me. Second video for our MEtoWE YMCA. I promise you someday I do some taping at the YMCA. I didn't expect that I'd be doing it tonight, but it's actually a great place for me to be taping this because it kind of gets to a question that you asked me. But first I want to kind of get something out of the way about your video. You mentioned something about me being a rich white woman, and I suppose I'm comfortable, and by the standards of way too many people in our world, I am rich. That's rather sad that there's as much poverty as there is in our world, and particularly in our country, supposedly the wealthiest country in the world. We have children, and many of them children of color and black children, that are starving and being absolutely neglected in terms of their education and in terms of their social development and in terms of their ways of being respected and loved in this world. So I would say I am rich in is the opportunity to do some great things just by meeting great people like you through my work. And that's what I seek to become rich with, is learning with people like you and a lot of different people. Helping myself help the world in whatever small ways I can. And that gets to the second question, or the question that you asked. And the question you asked was, if there was one thing that I thought we should be working in our world, what would that be? And I don't think that any one person can make that judgment, and I think it's a spectator sport. I think we do a lot of spectator sports in this world, and we sit around and we say, well, we should be working on this, well, we should be working on that, well, this is a problem. But there's far too many people need to be doing, all of us needs to be doing something. Whatever that is might be more a matter of what we need for our world in a way that we need it, and can share the solutions that we're co-creating with the world. And that might sound a little bit dummy, so let me try to be more specific. I think of it as triangulating purpose, passion, and predicament. So each one of us has a place that we're at in life, based on our age, based on our geography, based on circumstances that we have. I'm a single mother with 2 children, so there's certain things that as a parent I need to be very available for. So there's certain things that I maybe could do if I wasn't raising children that I can't. So that's my predicament. And I'm a single guys here that are going to bring in their ideas too. We're talking about what's most important in life. What should we be all doing to solve problems?
Believing in God.
Excellent. How about you, bud? Come on. Yeah. Defeat world hunger. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, new one. Another one.
Nothing. You said fight ISIS.
Yeah, you got to do something. Fight ISIS? Okay. That's my point. See, each one of these guys had a different problem that needs to be answered. And some of those may have to do with what they see as their predicament. Maybe they know friends that are fight poverty. Absolutely. Maybe they know friends that are in poverty. Maybe they've seen a lot of poverty in the news. We've certainly all seen concerns about ISIS, and as many of these guys are Somalian guys and know that they've lost, has been preying on our boys sometimes. So that's our predicament in my city. There's many more, but whatever it is, you know, where we're at in the world, whatever we're at in the stage in our life, what we've got to do. I'm a writer, so that's part of what I can offer, which gets to the next part. That's the purpose. So for whatever reason, the universe or God or whomever it is that any of us believes in gave me some gifts for writing, so and a desire to write. So that's something I can offer in my work to change the world. I think everybody talks about follow your passion. My question is, how can I follow my passion in a way that also marries in with my predicament? You can see we're all, especially in between games. Is what is our purpose. So I think if we give it reflection, most of us who are adults, even if we're young adults, can begin understanding that we have certain gifts that, whether we like it or not, there's something that we can offer the world. The one that I've noticed in you, as you mentioned in your video, is that you have an unconscious ability to be a leader, and it's not something that maybe you'd ever even seen. So if I were to reflect to you what I think maybe one of your purposes in life, it might be something to do with leading, because you're just so natural at it. You have gifts for it. You have a demonstrated talent for it. You have organized all these people to make videos. They're just amazing videos. So I think each of us looking deeply at what's our purpose and how can we match that with our passions and our predicament to create change in our world that not only solves or addresses something that is sort of personal, that hits our pressure points or makes us really feel deep inside, or maybe is a very personal thing. I'm a single mother, so it's and so I just want to finish up by saying then, I didn't answer your question. What's the most important thing we should all be working on in the world to solve it? What's that one thing that if we could get everyone in the world to work on, we should? And I would say it's the only thing that we should work on. They're teasing me saying I saw Tyus Jones here because Tyus Jones did practice here. I yelled at him once just like I yelled at this guy. This is Hamza, who taught me how to play basketball.
What up, guys?
He's my gift. Okay, sorry about that. These are my guys. They're always heckling me, and I love it. And they're just great guys. But so my point is what can we, each of us, as we look in our heart, be working on? And the most important thing I think I want to do is help people see what they're, recognize that each one of us has unique gifts. This Hamza that just said I met because he had a problem to solve and I had a problem to solve. He has a gift for playing basketball, and I and my son wanted to play basketball, and we knew nothing about it. So one day this big hulking black kid invites us to play basketball. He's also got a gift for leadership. I mean, what 14-year-old black boy is going to walk up to a white woman and her son and say, hey, you want to play?
What are you recording for?
I'll explain it when I'm done. I'm almost done, honey. So he used his gift, which I would say is also a natural, probably purpose, and I've known him for now 5 or 6 years, and I think if he could use that gift in doing anything to solve problems in our world, that'll be wonderful. But to do it intentionally, to do it, what I would say sort of loudly, to be proud of what we're working on, to be weaving others into it, to be make sure that when we're working to solve things, we're serious about it and we're doing it, not just talking about it, and that when we're doing it and not just talking about it, we're sharing what we're doing with others and inviting others to join us in solving our problems together, with each of us bringing whatever gifts that we've had and putting them together just like a basketball team is. Some basketball players, Tyus Jones, who grew up on these very courts as a basketball player before he went to Duke and became the best player in this season in the NCAA and was on this cover of Sports Illustrated. Tyus had a gift for leading and scoring, and others that I saw him play with over the years had a gift for guarding, for setting shots up. Some of them had a gift for calming the guys down when everybody got pissed off. Others had a gift for organizing teams, just pick up teams. So everyone has a gift. So the idea is, how can we each help others and ourselves recognize our gifts, use those intentionally in very specific ways of solving problems and co-creating our world. Just like you and I think one thing that we've both discovered that we really care about is race relations, is how can we get over this craziness and really get along and stop seeing color and start seeing content of character. So that's what you and I have chosen for now, and I think it's a worthy thing for many, many, many of us to be working on. But whatever the case, I hope everybody just does something. Stops talking, stops belly aching, stops spectating and waiting for others to solve problems, but gets out there and does it in an organized way with others. And I think that means this is really